Amanda Fintak, and this is Sarah Kitts, and we would like to welcome you who are in person and who are on the live stream to our Scotland and England Benefit Voice Recital.
So first of all, if you don't know, Amanda and I are both vocal music education majors at UT, and we're both in UT Chamber Singers, which is a selected audition choir under Dr. Angela Beatty. And on this trip, we've been invited for choral residencies in St. Mary's Cathedral in Edinburgh, York Minster St. Paul's Cathedral in London, and Westminster Abbey in London. And this is a 17-day residency to provide for rehearsals and singing at the cathedral, evensong services in these famed venues, and full of sightseeing opportunities and once-in-a-lifetime experiences.
Second, this is Sarah and I's first recital that we have given, and we are so pleased to have you all join us today.
And third of all, did everyone receive programs so that you know what we're singing? Because some songs are in different languages. They're out on the table in the lobby if you need one. Anybody else need one? Oh, what?
Okay, and then we'd also like to thank First Baptist Church for the sanctuary, and we'd also like to thank our accompanist, Brandon Kofer, for playing for us today, and we're really happy.
And last but not least, let's get to the music. So the first piece that Amanda and I are going to be performing today is Do Me Paix, also known as the Flower Duet.
Oh
soul he doth restore again, and me to walk doth make, and in the paths of righteousness, if for his own name's sake. Yet though I walk in death's dark vale, yet will I fear no ill, for thou art with me, and thy rod and staff me comfort still. My table thou hast set in presence of my foes. My head thou dost anoint with oil, and my cup overflows. Goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me. And in God's name, forevermore, my dwelling place shall be. Giunse al fine momento che godrò senza affanno in braccio all'idol mio. Timide corre, uscite dal mio petto, a turbar venita il mio diletto. Oh, come par che all'amoroso fuoco l'amenità del loco, la terra e il ciel risponda, come la notte i forti miei seconda. Deviene non tardar, oh gioia bella, vieni, oh amore, per goder t'appella, qui vero tenente a turna face. Qui memoria d'amore mondo tace. Qui mormora il ruscello, qui scherza l'aura.
singing.
Jamais tanto all'alma mia che giammai si estinguerà, si estinguerà, si estinguerà. Piace tanto all'alma mia che giammai si estinguerà, si estinguerà, che giammai si estinguerà, si estinguerà, si estinguerà. Quella fiamma giammai, giammai si estinguerà. Oliver commonly buried and dead, hee-haw, buried and dead. There grew an old apple tree over his head, hee-haw, over his head. The apples are ripe and they're ready to fall, hee-haw, ready to fall. There came an old woman to gather them all, hee-haw, gather them all. Oliver rose and he gave her a drop, hee-haw, gave her a drop, which made the old woman go hippity-hop, hee-haw, hippity-hop. The saddle and bridle they lie on the shelf, hee-haw, lie on the shelf. If you want any more, you can sing it yourself, hee-haw, sing it yourself. The water is wide
Anywho. All right. That just explains our relationship. Don't you know what's out there in the world? Someone has to shield you from the world. Stay with me. Princes wait there in the world, it's true. Princes, yes, but wolves and humans too. Stay at home, I am home. Who out there can love you more than I? What out there that I could not supply? Stay with me. Stay with me, the world is dark and wild. Stay a child while you can be a child. With me. Midnight, not a sound from the pavement. Has the moon lost her memory? She is smiling alone. In the lamplight, the withered leaves collect at my feet. And the wind begins to moan. Memory, all alone in the moonlight, I can smile at the old days. I was beautiful then. I remember the time I knew what happiness was. Let the memory live again. Every street lamp seems to beat a fatalistic warning. Someone mutters and the street lamp gutters, and soon it will be morning. Daylight, I must wait for the sunrise. I must think of a new life, and I mustn't give in. When the dawn comes, tonight will be a memory too. And a new day will begin.
the stale cold smell of morning. The street lamp dies, another night is over, another day is dawning. Touch me, it's so easy to leave me all alone with the memories of my days in the sun. If you touch me, you'll understand what happiness is. Look, a new day has begun. God of creation, there at the start, before the beginning of time. With no point of reference, you spoke to the dark and fleshed out the wonder of light. And as you speak, 100 billion galaxies are born. In the vapor of your breath, the planets form. If the stars were made to worship, so will I can see your heart in everything you've made. Every burning star, every signal fire of grace. If creation sings your praises, so will I. God of your promises, you don't speak in vain, no syllable empty or void. For once you have spoken, all nature and science follow the sound of your voice. And as you speak, 100 billion creatures catch your breath, evolving in pursuit of what you said. can see your heart in 8 billion different ways. Every precious child, the one you died to save. If you gave your life to love them, so will I. Like you would again 100 billion times. But what measure could amount to your desire? You're the one who never leaves the one behind.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Richard Burkle. I'm the Minister of Music and Worship here at First Baptist Knoxville. And it is my joy and pleasure and blessing that I get to work with these two beautiful voices every Wednesday and every Sunday. Sarah has been with us for 3 years, and we got Amanda on our roll just this last semester. And I appreciate their voices and love that, but I love their hearts. In the way that they worship, and one of their responsibilities is to work with our children's choirs, and so it's really fun to go down to our children's floor and watch them love on our children, and they're just a real blessing to me and to our church family. So when they asked if they could do a concert, I wanted the opportunity and jumped at the opportunity to be able to bless them in as well as they have blessed us. So I get to make the ask. They are preparing to go to England and Scotland, and it is an expensive trip, and so we are asking for your help in helping to make that possible. We want to just shower blessings upon them and make it possible for them to go. So you'll find information at the bottom of your program about how best to do that. Just for simplicity's sake, if you are writing checks, if you would make one out to each of them, that will keep them from having to figure out who gets what and all that kind of stuff. That would be really helpful. If you're putting cash in, that'll just be divided evenly between the two of them. If you're super tech savvy and have a smartphone and do Venmo, you've got information there about how to just put money in their Venmo accounts that way. So please participate. For those of you that are joining us online, you are not left out. You also can give and support them. If you want to send a check and you want to mail it to the church, we can make sure that they get that. Just make it out to Sarah and Amanda respectively, and we will make sure that they get that. 510 West Main, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37902. Not my zip code, this zip code. Right, got it. So thank you for being here tonight, and Sarah and Amanda will leave you with one last beautiful song. If you have enjoyed your time, first show it by giving, and then when they finish, please respond appropriately. Thank you. God bless.
Let's go, girl.
Sisters, sisters, there were never such devoted sisters. Never had a chaperone, no sir. I'm here to keep my eye on her. Sharing every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from Rome, she wore the dress and I stayed home. All kinds of weather, we stick together, the same in the rain and sun. Two different faces, but in tight places, we think and we act as one. Those who've seen us know that not a thing could come between us. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can. Lord, help the mister who comes between me and my sister. And Lord, help the sister who ever such devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone, no sir. I'm here to keep my eye on her. Caring, sharing, every little thing that we are wearing. That's my dress. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can.
Please split us up.
All kinds of weather, we stick together, the same in the rain and sun. Two different faces, but in tight places, we think and we act as one. Those who've seen us know that not a thing could come between us. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can. Lord, help the mister who comes between me and my sister. And Lord, help the sister who comes between me and my man.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon. Yay.
Should we bow? Is that
Let's bow.
awkward?
Okay.
Did I
Yeah.
sound like
Yeah.
Thanks, friends.
We'd like to thank you again for coming out today, and we really appreciate your support
As we go on to be music educators and get this amazing opportunity to go overseas and sing in England and Scotland. So thank you again.
Yeah, and once again, thank you to First Baptist for letting us, letting us host this here. And yeah, have fun, go home.
Have a good day.